We all learned in elementary school that we need to reduce, reuse, and recycle to do our part to help keep the earth clean. But in reality, doing our part means so much more. According to the University of Michigan Center for Sustainable Systems, the average American is responsible for double the greenhouse gas emissions as individuals from other countries. But don't panic, because today we're going to discuss 3 easy ways that you can help mitigate this dire issue. We can reduce our carbon footprint by choosing a more eco-friendly source of transportation, using electricity more efficiently, and avoiding fast fashion. The first strategy we can apply to our daily lives is choosing eco-friendly transportation. Cars are a huge source of carbon emissions in the US. We can help mitigate this issue by using public transportation, such as buses or a city metro system if it's available, trying to carpool or ride share as much as possible. This minimizes our individual carbon emissions, and choosing to walk or bike. Not only are there 0 emissions as a result of walking and biking, but they're also easy forms of exercises which will help keep you healthy. Another strategy is efficient energy use. Wasting electricity is one of the biggest problems that we often forget. Appliances that are plugged in still consume energy, even if they're not in use. Maddie Doden, a junior at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, refers to this as ghost power. We can minimize ghost power by purchasing less hyper-specific small appliances, meaning maybe this time we don't need the miniature pumpkin waffle maker from Target, using the power cord method, which is plugging all appliances into a power cord so that you can unplug them all at once to avoid the hassle of possibly forgetting to unplug them, or just simply unplugging appliances when they're not in use. We can take short, cool showers instead of long, hot showers. This requires less energy from hot water heaters, and we can replace old light bulbs with LED bulbs. LED bulbs require 1/4 of the energy to operate as compared to incandescent light bulbs, and they can last up to 25 times longer. This means that they're not only a great choice economically because they'll pay for themselves over time, but they're a great way to reduce electricity waste. The final strategy that we're going to discuss today is avoiding fast fashion. You may be asking, what is fast fashion and why does it matter? Fast fashion is clothes being made out of cheap material so they can be produced quickly and sent into stores as soon as possible due to the rapid changes in fashion trends. Due to these trends coming and going so quickly, you won't be able to keep and use the clothes forever. Frankly, it's unsustainable. When you get rid of the clothes, they end up in landfills and they break down into microplastics, get consumed by wildlife, or release greenhouse gases as they break down. None of these outcomes have a positive impact on the environment, so stick to choosing clothes that will remain staples in your wardrobe so that they don't end up as staples in the landfill. We can also combat this by trying to purchase second-hand clothes or thrifting. This helps prevent the clothes from ending up in landfills over time. Let's review our 3 new tips on how to minimize our carbon footprint. Number 1, choosing more eco-friendly transportation, meaning using public transportation, carpooling, or choosing to walk or bike. Minimizing ghost power, so using less small appliances and unplugging them when they're not being used. Using the power cord method, taking short, cool showers, and switching to LED light bulbs. And number 3, sustainable clothing and fashion choices. Avoid fast fashion and shop secondhand. Yes, There is much to be said for the famous reduce, reuse, and recycle. And while they are good practices, our work to reduce greenhouse gas emissions does not stop there. So don't forget these 3 strategies and try to make a real effort to implement them into your lives so that we can keep the earth healthy for the generations to come after us. Thank you for listening.